turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Designed run. Jackson keeping it. And he's going to be hit. Sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they're gonna have to figure out this 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down this. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Kobe Durant has it. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up. That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Makes the catch. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
That's another 50-50. 1st down. 1st and goal. Rams.
Williams. Can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Yeah, 2 things come into play when you get to these goal-to-go situations, Gabe. I always love mixing cadence. I know it can be dangerous because you can give up 5 yards, but also if you're aggressive with it, you can get a free down, but it gets your guys excited to get off the football and get that surge. Well, that group offensively did not get on that one.
To throw, Stafford. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
53, ready, 21.
Stafford gonna go on 4th. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
180!
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
At the 49-yard line.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down.
First down throw for Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. Throw here, 3rd down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught by the open man. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Blake Corum now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford drops this one down here for Williams. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Play action now for Stafford. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
First and 10 at the 42.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Buying some time right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Ready.
Now Stafford again. Screen here for Williams. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Fourth down. Here's Stafford. Throw caught by his running back. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they get this down to the 28. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
One drawn up here for Lamar. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing sevens on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter. Ravens in possession. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Their left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the red zone now. Puckett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 18 at the Rams' 21-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Finding Flowers. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Luke knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. More room past the 50. Into the red zone. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Rasheen Ali on the return. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Flush down now to his left. He takes it himself. He's got it in the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Whittington now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Complete out to the right. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
On third down, here's Williams. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's complete. Nakua on the left side. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. First down now, ball at the 33. Blitz coming here. Jackson escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
No, we changed it. Hey, report. Shut up.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Caught by Flowers. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now it's Lamar. Getting out to his left. Making the call himself. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Hey, middle.
Lamar off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
You've got 3 tight ends out there now. Here's 3rd and goal. He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Whittington now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
And the Rams, 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. This is a heater going deep. That's cut at the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
That throw behind his intended target.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. Stafford throwing again. Catch made. And they're going to hold him to 5 yards, a little short of that marker. We'll see if they want to go for this on 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
Throwing here just before halftime. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Corum now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out
on him quick, and they bring it down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Stafford from the gun. Right side into the hands of Adams. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Trying for it with Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by CHINTZY. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. He rolls to his right. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas. He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Has him on the quick hitter. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. And goes to the hurry up here.
53.
1st down throw here for Stafford. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
From the red zone now.
1st down, Rams.
Short pass brought in. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That's our number. Rams, 1st down. 1st and goal at the
Williams has the LA touchdown. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kyron Williams the touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game.
Rams, 21.
Ball he's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's brought down at the 37.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Lamar back to throw. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson rolling out to his left. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Rams get the football back with great field position there at the 36. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Ravens.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st down. A gain of 12.
From the red zone on 1st.
1st down.
It is caught left side. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to sneak with Stafford. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points. Matthew Stafford the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Levis with a point after. And the Rams take a 4-point lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. This one's set up for Lamar. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. They did it! He made the interception! Picked up by CHINTZY.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. You cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
On the move, headed right. And Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Oh, no, the ball is loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. He cashed his first attempt, his 2nd now from 45.
It's one of those game management situations, Kate, that people are going to question afterwards. 4th quarter, down by that margin. Yeah, you could question whether you even should have brought the field goal team out. Now with that miss, there's going to be even more criticism.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Stafford now on first down. Nakua's got it again. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Going left side, Williams with it. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready. Waiting.
Stafford now. Throwing the out route complete. Running in the red zone. And they're going to be sent out, Brock, with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Williams takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams now lead by 10. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams drive their lead to 11. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Ali to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Andrews has it, work in the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Hits him on the out route. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for Ravens first down.
That's good. Baltimore first down.
Now it's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down.
At the 16-yard line.
180. Ready, shot.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Back to throw. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second.
It's 2nd and 8. at the 46-yard line.
On second down, a run with Williams. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. First down throw for Jackson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Ali to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. This one left for Lamar. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road.